welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be answering WAEC past question 2020 objective, that is paper 1. We're starting from question 1 to 10. Kindly pay attention and please subscribe. You can also like this video after you've watched and you understand my explanation. Thank you. So we're starting from question 1, which says, which of the following substances is an example of a fine chemical? It says, which of the following substances is an example of a fine chemical? What is a fine chemical? Fine chemicals are like precursor chemicals. They are produced in small quantity. Usually you find them in deodorants, like perfumes, and all these anesthetic and the rest. While the opposite of this fine is heavy or bulk chemicals. They are the ones produced in large quantity. Examples, we have sodium hydroxide, HCl, H2SO4, ammonia. They are all bulk or heavy chemicals. So our answer here is obviously ethylene, because ethylene is the only fine chemical we have here. So question 2 says, the IUPAC name of the compound represented by the structure below is, okay. So this is the structure. We have 4 carbons making it boots. That's what you consider first. Then what else? We have chlorine. First, we need to name we have to number our carbons. We have 4 carbons. Which one is going to be carbon 1? So what you do is you consider the functional group. We have functional group here and here, so it's still in the same position. This is number 1 bond from this side. This is the first bond from this side, but there is chlorine at this side and there's no chlorine at this side, so it's better to start from here that has more of attachment and functional group. So this one has the halo family here, so we're going to, this is going to be our 1, carbon 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now we have double bond at carbon 1 and 3. So 1, 3 diene. So both 1, 3 diene. So we have chloro at carbon 2. So it's 2 chloro, both 1, 3 diene. That is our answer. Let's check. So question 3 says, which of the following substances is a polypeptide? What are peptides? Peptides are amino acids. And what are amino acids? They are building blocks of protein. So of course, you should know the answer already. Poly means a lot of peptides, many peptides. Mono as in monomers come together to form polymers. So peptides come together, plenty amino acids come together to form polypeptides. And polypeptides are protein. Of course, protein is formed from the combination of plenty amino acids. So our answer is C, protein. Question 4 says, which of the following products could be formed during incomplete combustion of a hydrocarbon? Yeah, it says incomplete, right? Yeah. So for complete, CO2 and water is formed. But for incomplete, water is also formed, but carbon and carbon 2 oxide, that is carbon monoxide, they are also formed in incomplete combustion. Incomplete combustion happens when there is no enough supply of oxygen. So of course our answer is, since there is carbon and there is carbon 2 oxide, that is 1 and 3, that is C. Question 5 says, question 5 says, what quantity of electrons is lost when 1 mole of iron 2 is oxidized to iron 3 ions? Question says, what quantity of what mole of electron will be lost in oxidation of ion 2 to ion 3? Yes, in oxidation there is loss of an electron, and in reduction there is gain of electron. So now, for this to be balanced, this is what is going to happen. Three minus one is 2, so it has to be balanced in both sides. So 3 minus 1 give you 2, and this is 2, so 1 mole of electron is lost. You can also transfer your electron here to make it, when you're crossing over, it becomes minus. It's still the same thing. So 1 mole of electron is lost. So 3 minus 1 will give you 2. So oxidation of ion 2 to ion 3, you lose 1 mole of electron. As simple as that. So of course our answer is 1 mole. Question 6 says, what is the mass of silver deposited when 24,125 coulomb of electricity is passed through a solution of silver salt? Good. Here we have silver to be, that is the molar mass of silver is 108, of course, and 1 Faraday is 96,500. So let's solve this. So we're given the molar mass of silver to be 108. 1 Faraday is 96,500 coulomb. It's a constant. We're given Q, our quantity of charge, to be 24,125 coulomb. Now we are asked to calculate the new mass, the mass required for this charge. This is for this. So now we need this for this. So this is how you're going to do it. Since 108 gram per mole of silver will give you 96,500. Okay, now silver is Ag plus, so that is why it is 96,500 coulomb. If the charge was 2 plus or 3, if it was 2, it would be 2 times this. If it was 3 plus, it would be 3 times this. But as it is 1, that is why it is 96.5. It is 1 times this, the charge times the Faraday. So let's continue. Since 108 gram is 96,500 coulomb, so what mass will yield 24,125 coulomb? So what do? You cross multiply. This times this, 108 times 224, 125 is equal to this times this, mass times 96,500. So what do? You divide both sides by 96,500. And if you use your calculator, your answer will give you 27 gram. So this is how to solve this. So our answer is 27 gram. Now question 7 says, equal masses of calcium triazocarbonate 4 were added to dilute HCl at the temperature specified. Under which of the following conditions would the reaction be slowest? Good, this is rate of reaction. Here we're talking about rate of reaction. Temperature affects rate of reaction, of course, and the surface area affects rate of reaction. You get? So in this question, the fastest has to be the one with the higher temperature, that is 40 degrees C, and with high, as in bigger surface area, and which is the powder. So the powder and the high temperature will be the fastest. And of course, D, calcium triazocarbonate for powder at 40 degrees C is going to be the fastest. But the question says we should find the reaction, as in which one will be the slowest reaction. So the slowest reaction is going to be the least temperature and lower surface area. Of course, that is chips will be slower. And of course, 20 degrees C will be slower than 40 degrees C. So the answer is A. A is our answer. Calcium triazocarbonate 4 chips at 20 degrees Celsius. Question 8 says, the high solubility of ethanol in water is due to what? Ethanol has the functional group. It has OH. It has OH, right? And water has hydrogen and OH. So what is making it highly soluble is because of this OH and hydrogen to hydrogen bond that is between this and the hydrogen bond in water and the hydrogen atom in water. So the answer is D. Now question 9 says, which of the following metals reacts slowly with cold water? So you should go and read metals and their properties. When you read, you find out that some metals react fast, vigorously with water, like sodium and others, while some react very less vigorous, like slowly with cold water. And the one in this option, the metal that reacts slowly with cold water is calcium, as our answer. Question 10 says, which of the following pairs of properties of alkali metals decreases down the group? Alkali metals are group 1 metals. So, first, ionization energy and reactivity, melting point and atomic radius, reactivity and electronegativity. First, ionization energy and melting point. Yes, ionization energy and melting point decreases down the group of group 1 metals, alkali metals. So that's our answer. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe and give me a big like. You can also you can write your comments in the comment section. If you have any topic you're having issues with, you can write it down so we can treat it, so I can explain better to you in my next video. I'm going to be releasing soon, anytime soon. I'm going to be releasing the continuation. In the next video, we're going to answer 20 questions. You know, in WAEC 2020, not even WAEC 2020, WAEC objective, the questions, object questions are 50 questions. So we've answered 10. So our next video, we're going to be answering 20, and the last video, the part 3 video for the objective, we're going to answer 20 before we go into the theory. Kindly click on the notification bell and subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. I hope you join me in my next video. Thank you.